Hello, hello. Alright, we are good. Oh, I do have to set up desktop audio. Almost forgot. Oh my god, I forgot I didn't have desktop audio the whole time last stream, did I? Okay, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I'm gonna actually turn this off. On. Oh. I'm gonna set up a bit. Hello, hello. Yo, Squiggly. I forgot to set up a few things, so let me do that. Because I'll also ping a live notification. How's everyone doing? I've been grinding quite hard on the game for the last week. He's small streamer. Yeah, I am small. Don't worry. Alright, OBS up. If I open this, you should see Unity. Unity is good. If I get this up. Wait, let me make sure it doesn't have my real name on it somewhere. VS Code. Where does it have my name? Am I even logged in? No, I might not be logged on my VS Code. I think I'm good. So if I click this, you should see VS Code. It's not full screen. I don't know if I want to do I like seeing this half screen. I haven't set up my other Windows account yet. No, not account. What do you call it? User. Because it's a lot to set up. It probably would take me only like an hour to do, but I haven't done that yet. I'll probably do it for next stream. But this stream, I'll just swap displays manually. So when I need to do Unity stuff, boom. When I need to do this stuff, I'll turn that on and so on. Okay, let me add one more thing because I do want to show off Cloud Code too. Because oh my goodness, it's been doing quite a lot of heavy lifting, and I'm surprised for a few things. There's a few things it's been doing quite well. There's been a few things it's been doing quite poorly. But for the most part, I am surprised how relatively well it navigated something. So I do wanna talk about that. Let me name this display CMD. I gotta find my CMD. What's it named? Okay, let's find that. And can I even share my CMD screen? Windows 10. Oh, this actually worked. Perfect. So if I click this now, we should see, let me just make sure my CMD doesn't show anything weird. Yeah, CMD. Cool. Hello. How is everyone doing? All right, let's get started. I am gonna start by talking. I'll show my Unity and let's talk. All right, hopefully everything updates fine. Okay, it has been roughly a week, and I think, let me do transform fit to screen. Oh, it is fit to screen. Okay. Let's just make sure. Oh, stretch to screen. Oh, never mind. Unity is just fitting on my screen. All right, let's look at our game. I've been working for a bit, as I said, and I have been utilizing Cloud Code to see how well it would do, because I didn't mention that before. And yeah, it's done quite a bit. To explain what I've been doing, last time we saw the game, and yeah, that's pretty much the whole game I'm going for. There has been a lot of design doc process between then. I've been just filling in pretty much any idea that came up in my head, and I've been filling that up. And yeah, after about few days, I did get the game going, and then the past few days have mainly just been working on nice visuals, some QOL basic navigations, making it feel nicer. So let's just hit play and just see what's happened since, because I think that's gonna be the best way to do this. There we go, slum cake, whip, work in progress. I need to work on art, and we'll talk about that art a lot today. But here we are, and I do have the arrow key navigation needed, also on WASD, and you can also use your mouse, obviously. Let's go settings. Nothing much in settings yet. Oh, I forgot to put resume title screen. But there's stuff like the basic ones. Controls, I only have the one in the Unity control system at the moment. So we'll get this set up another time. Not important. And I should mention that today I'm going to see what I'm missing for alpha. Because I do have some fun ideas in mind. Like actually having like a small community event where users can submit maps, and then I'll pick from that for like the maps that might make it into the game and such, right? I think that would be fun things to do, and I might do that every major like milestone versions. So alpha would be one, beta, pre-release, and such. There's probably only gonna be 3 or 4 major pre-release versions, and that's mainly because I want alpha, which is not MVP. I would say it is better than MVP. So MVP stands for minimum viable product. It's like it has everything the game would, and it's just a playable version, right? With a bit of polish. And then I want like, so that's alpha. I want beta, and then after that I need to really name it something better, but we'll see. Let's just go. Let's go to play and just show new save. And it's very poorly done at the moment. If you can't tell, this is pretty much same menu navigation as Baba Is You, because I've been just looking like peeking over at the video just to see how it's handled there. It's pretty clean, right? But yeah, let's just hit new save, and yeah, we'll see we'll see some interesting cutscene which I drew up in like 10 seconds. Yeah, this is all placeholder just to see if the system works, but this is meant to be like a new save, right? So there's a bit of story. And then I worked on a very placeholder cutscene also. It's, I need to fix the ordering. Yeah. There's supposed to be a thing there, which is what like the UFO flies to, but it's like very basic cutscene I've been just working on. And it's all 90% script-based cutscene. Just because I was thinking, I'm like, cutscenes can be pretty painful to do if you want some complicated stuff. So I decided to use Tween and also just ask Claude, like, yo, if I literally just like, if I have the prefabs, which I do, right, for all the art, Tween is just script-based things. So I can literally just write up the sequence and just have Claude like adjust it as needed. And it did turn out to be pretty decent. Like, I think this might be the easiest way to do cutscene for me at the moment. Baba is lying pretty much. But yeah, here we go. Here's the world map system. Very, very simple. It looks awful because the background is nothing. And this is meant to show like, hey, this is blocked by that thing. And yeah, I probably need a black backdrop because it's really hard to see. But here we have cakes and berries, which everything is placeholder, right? And the first level. Probably need a backdrop for the level name or something too, but let's just go in. Very simple level. I touch my first food. It shows a display. At the like so far so good. It's just same thing as the first game. There's also a grid system I put in, and I also have the mouse do a mask because I did mention this before in stream 0 because I wanted something like this, but I don't know if I really like this. But if I do put the mouse, like stop the mouse, for like 4-ish seconds, the alpha does go away. Perfect. Then you'll also see some funny inventory HUD there. I've been working on that yesterday. And yeah, it just works. I think well, let's just continue for now. And yeah, there we go. There's the win screen. I took so long. But for now I have a very placeholder simple missions system, which I need to make the text bigger, but I don't even have the backdrop yet because I'm not even worried for that right now. As long as the functionality works, that's all I care about, right? Should play the Minecraft eating sound. I don't know. So that's one thing I don't know. Like, am I allowed to do that? I don't think I. I don't know how the things like that work. That would be funny though. But let's go back to world map. You have a very basic animation, script based, no prefab missions overlay under the level. And yeah, there we go. New level unlocked. And I guess I should mention it, but I do also have like the animations. For the editor, I do have a simple test hotkey. So if I press G, it's pretty much going to reload everything just so I can test literally everything again. It will save the level data. All I'm resetting is things for cutscene and all the animation based stuff. So yeah, we can literally see it again. And yeah, there we go. So let's go back to this level just quickly. Ah, right, that gets reset too. Okay, quickly just run this again. Back to mirror map. And then this time we actually complete all 3 missions and we get those cool animations, which I like. It's very similar to Baba Issue, but I think for the closer to the real-ish version of games, I will add more. I like to call it juicer, but more juiced up versions of those animations. At the moment, it's just very simple. Hey, spawn it under the player, tune it to this position, and then tickle up the counter. Counter is just the actual visual that's changing. Obviously, in the backend, the 3 is already saved. But here we go, second level. Let's just quickly speedrun it. Here's Ginseng. There's one thing I don't like. It's the inventory literally overlaps the player. So I might add like a mask around the player to make it faint behind the inventory or something. But this might just have to be a level design I change. So I might have to move the camera a bit to the right. So I don't even have to worry about this in the first place. But that is one thing. And you can see the inventory HUD does change properly. Yeah, there we go. The second level. It should handle both speedrunning and casual player. Because I don't want, one second, I'm getting messages. Oh, I have to, okay, I have to. Okay. Okay, and then, yeah, it should account for both because I am gonna make levels unlocked by probably this cake system, which is level counts. But we'll have to see. Because I have made it possible to also I need to add a row there. I have made it possible to do both. Like for example, this one was gated by number of berries, right? I did also make it possible to gate by cake count. There is another input I made it possible to unlock by, but we'll go over that in a bit. It's gonna be a lot of things. But level 2, let's just quickly view it. Basically exploring the game. Also, I have to, oh man, level design is harder than I thought. It's not easy to make what I want like is like a perfect level for earlier levels, but we'll talk more about that too. And here's the subworld, which there is nothing, and I'm getting a phone call. Be right back. What's up? Oh, resume. Oh shoot. Okay, I have to do something for a bit. Let me do that. Hopefully it doesn't show. Give me a bit. Yeah, give me like 5 minutes to do something because something came up real quick, so I have to send the file over. Did not expect this to be today. 1 second. Let me just make sure that's not in here. Then save this. Should take me a few more minutes and then I should be good. Okay, and then I have to go to my phone. Oh, what's up, Tom? While he's busy, there's weird stuff. To go to my drive. Hello, Oscarman. Oh, I really didn't realize this was gonna be today. Download one file and send over. Okay. Cool. But yeah, let's see. I was saying, yeah, it is gonna be hopefully for both casual and speedrun. Also, I'm literally missing an icon there, so we'll have to fix that. Let's go back to this world, and yeah, that's it. That's it for the main map. Literally nothing. Like in Greg or Minecraft, any game speedrun, but it's because I am gonna have for each level, I'm gonna hook up a Steam leaderboard system so you can see Steam-based leaderboard. I'll probably have like top 5 time and like a average clear time and so on, because that should be possible to do. I have to still think about it. That's not going to be implemented until literally like last 10% of the game. I'd say right now we're only like 35% of the game. I don't know. I did expect the project to overall take about a month or so, and we're in the first quarter, right, of the month. Well, like if I took a week, so hopefully we'll see. But I'll have to experiment what's possible with Steam leaderboard or not. All I've did is the research that hey, it's a thing. So hopefully that's something I can do. So like if people want to compare time, then that's possible. And yeah, there's obviously these missions I can set. Some of them I'm gonna make it relatively hard. So like for example, this level is like, oh, it's not too bad, right? But if you really want to go for lower time, there's all types of tricks you can do. Oh, that's actually a little bit slower. I think you can do. So you can do that, and okay, that's also slow. But like, if you really want to min-max the time, then there are a few things you can do. So yeah, and I keep messing up at the end because you want to hit it on the side ideally. But yeah, it should be possible to do both. But that should be interesting. But let's look at a few things, and I'm gonna go to title, and this is the main thing I've been spending the time on because this system needs to be good for me to make the game easier to do. And here is the level editor, and this is the main big thing that is gonna be very helpful. Since I'm an editor, Unity editor, I am showing the Unity editor, right? Yes, okay, good. I have these extra fields. Also, I should maximize these extra fields, which is for registry and player-based level. So this is like your file. This is in editor only. So literally, I have reference to the game file. So like anything I edit here, I can use in the real game, right? So there's that. Let's just add a new level right now. Here it is. There's all of these. And guess what? Claude just built up a GUI for this because I was so lazy to think about prefabs. I think for the beta version, I will actually work on a prefab myself, so I don't have to rely on this ghetto GUI that Claude built up. It is just a really quick version, just so I don't have to think about prefabs for all. Even the cursors, you'll see these cursors. Oh, I can't zoom in, right? Obviously. I just literally drew up in like 5 seconds just so I can at least have a placeholder. And honestly, some of them don't look too bad. It's literally what you would expect for a paint cursor, right? But here's like the brush, the select tool, rect tool, line tool. Obviously line tool. And I can undo also, undo, redo, Z and Y. I didn't add control because Control Z in game actually affects the editor too. So I said, okay, let's just do Z and Y. And then move tool, which I need to select an area. I can move it around. And then camera. Amazing. See, camera, camera, which is literally editing the camera size. I can hold shift. I can just click it and it's by anywhere. If I hold shift, it snaps to the 0.5 grid. Pretty good system. And then if I press tab, well, let's add some ground first. If I press tab, I can literally play in editor. So this is like the perfect blueprint, right? I might even just call it blueprint. That might actually be nice, but level editor. So it just kind of works and you can do anything. By the way, the ground texture I just grabbed from Babaiju. We will obviously draw up a proper one for the real release. But until then, I'm pretty much free to use anything, right? Hopefully. So that should be chill. But yeah, here it is, level editor. And if I want to save the level, Control S. Sadly, it does make that noise. I should probably make it S or something. But there we go. And I think even if I don't even need to use Control S because if I try to go back to level selector, it'll give me unsaved level changes will be lost. And then I can just save and continue. But yeah, there we go. Pretty good system. And that's how I've been doing my level editing. And yeah, pretty good. Level 0, here we are. It's the level we saw earlier. With the camera set like this, just in case I did put walls up there too. It's not needed, but yeah, pretty good process. And hopefully this should make level making easier. So there is pretty much the 1 week of progress. It doesn't seem like too much, but I think it is better than, at least having nothing. It is a playable state, and that's all I really wanted to get it to. So hopefully we can get alpha going within the next few days. I 100% want it by weekend. So yeah, today I need to figure out level design because oh my goodness, level design is actually so hard. So, oh, I didn't show one thing. And this is, I think I can just pause. I do want to go to world map editor here and let's maximize. This is selected from my world map files I've made, which is all scriptable objects. Just go to world map main and we can literally see a system here. Let's actually not maximize this. There we go. Yeah, here we go. World map. And I have done this to at least make it easier to edit world map. So hopefully this is not too bad. It is a bit ghetto. This was also quickly built up by Claude because I did an in-editor setup without having to research how it's even done. And thankfully it did it relatively okay. It is quite jank, but hey, it works. And that's all I care about for now. And let's see. So if I want to add a level pin, all I need to do is edit somewhere. I get a visual, which is all done through a registry right here, world map asset registry. Another scriptable objects, and I literally just put in sprite file and give it some ID and name. I don't even think the name's needed, but I just have it just in case I need it in the future. Then the road, just a simple auto tile, just so in game it looks like they're connected. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I just fixed that, so that worked. Cool. So let's go back to world map editor. I do have to think about the design for the main world map and so on. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not too hard. Let's also make sure that this is... Yeah, I probably will have to change the size of main world map because main world map is gonna be quite big. But we'll see. All right. So that should be good. I think did I really show off everything? That might be. And then we can, I guess, go through each scene. Here's the boot scene, literally the scene you boot the game. All it does is boot controller, which loads persistent scene. And persistent scene is literally everything that's going to persist through the game. So I have almost everything here. Let's go to scene editor. We have all the managers. So input manager, settings, scene loader. That's a bit laggy. Input manager, scene loader, event systems, very basic event system. I don't think I touched. Yeah, I touched nothing here. Settings UI, which is literally for my settings controller and all the canvas for the settings. Let's actually hide everything and show canvas itself. And I should probably also hide the background, or not the background. Where is, yeah, confirm dialog. And here we have our settings system. Here we have all the tabs for the 4 things: general, audio, controls, each panel. And then, yeah, it's not the best, but I do have menu item system per buttons. So here, like, we have these 4 buttons. And then up here, I believe, where I think I put it on, yeah, okay, no, this is for settings. I don't remember how I did it for here. I put it in one of these objects. I always get lost because this area sucks. Not the audio one. Actually, yeah, audio one I had to do special because it uses sliders, and that was annoying. And then here we should have, yeah, control settings tab, which has nothing at the moment. But yeah, okay, that should be fine. The videos I have nothing. But we'll probably add settings by probably beta. I'm not worried about it for alpha. Maybe I'll add a very basic one for controls because right now, I know some people don't like using V for the ability key. So I'll probably change that. Hey, Prince Pero. I thought you were Prince Pro. How many powers are you planning? This game has no power. Okay, but that should be good. Let's hide the settings. Let's go to, yeah, confirm is very basic confirm. Oh no, that's something else. And then yeah, all your manager. I probably should put that in the manager. It doesn't matter. Level run tracker, time HUD. All of this is its separate thing just for the persistent thing, right? And yeah, our save file manager. Encyclopedia I do have to work on in a bit. This, I think it should work. Just because I made it at least work, but let's, yeah, persistent scene. At the moment, I have to just manually enable it. Also, let's hide, show everything. And, oh, it's so dark. Yeah, there we go. Boom. It's literally encyclopedia of every food you picked up. At the moment, there's no description for anything. But hey, it does look kind of cool. I think it looks kind of cool. So it should act like, hey, what food have I not seen before, right? And like mechanics, like here, let's go up. There's no world map system I'm thinking of for the player yet, but you will be able to go to level editor. So like if you make a level yourself, there is a share key, like boom, something, right? I don't know, just let's save that, level selector, share. I'm just gonna delete this one. Let's just delete all of these. Like, oh, I don't have any levels, but if you have the code to import, then boom, you can play other people's level this way. So what I'm thinking for the alpha, for like the little community event I'm gonna do is probably you make your own level and test it however much you want, and then I'll have like a Google form where you can upload your levels. And I may make the Google Sheet to link to like the Google form public, just so people can view everyone else's level after like the event time is over or something. That might be the cleanest way I can do it. But that should be pretty cool. And yeah, you can literally do anything you want in the level editor. It's the same tool I'm going to be using to design my level. So you have as much power as I do to make and design the levels. What? Oh, it's because I pressed Control Z. Okay, I need to press Z. God, okay, that's annoying. I'm in game. Why is Control Z working outside it, man? There's probably a settings for that, but whatever. Okay, so that should be cool. And let's continue. Level editor. It sucks that in the scene I pretty much have not much, but that really is how the game works in the background right now, because almost everything is generated off files, right? Obviously, for each level, I'm not gonna have it in a scene sitting somewhere, because if I have 200 levels, then I would need like 200 things already placed in the game. That's not how we're gonna do it. So we're going off file-based level system, obviously. So everything you see here is literally this grid, something for the editor system, same thing, marching ends for the select outline, ghost system for like the faint overlay of things and everything. But yeah, it's still, I think the best thing about level editor is thankfully you can play test it. That was what I was going for when I first designed it, thinking like, okay, I really want something similar to Mario Maker level of level editor, just so like, hey, I put a level, like, oh, what happens if I do this? I can playtest it immediately. And I think that's really good. There's one thing I really need to fix. It's that if I can undo right now, if I enter and play, I can't undo it because I wiped my history. But that should literally be like a few line change. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so I think we're good there. Voice crack. And yeah, title scene, literally just title canvas. There's nothing there because everything else is done through persistent system. But yeah, let's look at. Let me pull up my old game, and today I'm gonna start working on the world map. For the alpha, I need a world map, like not the ghetto one we have just for testing. So let's see, how can I do this? Oh, it's already up. Wait, how is it already up? Yeah. Is it this? No, this? Ah, it's that. Okay. Let's bring this window capture it all the way down here. Let me make sure I didn't get a message or something. Okay. Let's make this window smaller. Hello? So what the? Can't make it smaller. Oh, there we go. And then I shall put it top right. Does that seem good? I think so. And we're chilling. Okay, that should be good. All right. So I'm gonna old game. Let's enter level 1. This was a scrolling level, which I don't know if I'm gonna do for the real game. I don't think I'm gonna do a scrolling level. Also, why is my game laggy? My game should not lag at all. Okay, whatever. It feels laggy, but I think it's actually not laggy. Level selection. Level 2, I do have a similar level for this one. Let's actually enter level editor on our Unity end. Let's do maximize. It is this one. Yes, it is similar, except that maybe it's less clear this way. Players are expected to jump from here now because it's a bigger gap, but maybe it's less clear that they're supposed to do that. But I think it's fine for an earlier level. We could easily just move this left. Do I want to? We could. I just have to make sure that this jump is not possible. So the level does become... Can I hit delete? Yeah, I can. Level does become a bit bigger. We could literally just copy. All right, that's a bug. I don't know why that happens actually. It's because I do have old ground data in game. But let's see how this feels. I think this actually feels easier to tell that you're supposed to take one, go right. Because you see new food, you're curious, you pick it up. Oh, this level's not possible right now. Oops. How do we do it here? 1 carrot. Ah, you put it there. Right. Also, is this jump possible? I think I made it so only 3 gaps are easily possible. So this should be pretty clear to players that that jump is not possible. Oh, I completely forgot to talk about this thing. There's actually 2 things I forgot to talk about. Undo system. This was a big pain to think about. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the hitbox system too. All of a sudden, I'm thinking of everything I had to painstakingly go through. Let's save this level, and let's make a new level because I wanna talk about this painful design progress that should have been easy, but it actually was a lot harder than I expected. So let's take a 1x1 and let's put a food there, right? No, just a very simple 1x1. One really big pain point when I made the first game was how do you make sure that player can't jump around this? Because in a game like this, it should be pretty obvious that if you have something like this, like let's move the food out, like you can go. But if you want to have a puzzle process where, hey, if I have a food here, it needs to be always a thing where if a player wants to go around here, this is in the way. Like there's no way to go around it, right? And it's possible you could do something like this, right? And that's like 100% solid system, unless if player goes around it. But if you do something like this, and I guess for the sake of better explanation, let's move you there too. Then there's only one way to go. But if you make your player hitbox possible to jump on this edge, then it's possible that player can jump here and jump around the food. And that's a massive headache point, right? Thankfully, I had a bit of a hacky solution. I think this is the best thing I could have thought about. And it's that our player, if I press F3, and yeah, let's talk about both of this at once. So we have the player hitbox right there. You may see is a thin line. And yeah, our player hitbox is a line, literally just a line in the middle. It's just a raycast going down and up, and checking for up, down. And yeah, if I jump, you'll see that literally I am hugging the wall with the line. And it may look a bit odd because, well, our placeholder sprite, which I know it sucks, but placeholder sprite is clipping like halfway into the wall. But do note that in the old game, if I go back and if I jump, it's a bit harder to tell because the screen may be small, but the slime does become thinner. And I am going to be doing the exact same, well, not same, but similar slime animation for the real game. So it will become thinner when it jumps too. So that will look at least a bit better on the clipping end. And to fix the clipping issue while we're on the ground, because while we'll jump, we're thinner, but on ground, we're not. When I'm grounded, I do have this little arm. If you can see, it's like a blue cross to actually collide with the wall. So it is like a double system. And when I am hugging the wall and I land, it does push me out. But I think that's fine. Thankfully, on the visual end, on this game too, the slime like splatters a little bit when we land. So that might actually make it cleaner to, animation shows us thin when we're jumping. We land, we splatter, and we get pushed out a little bit. That might actually just work out. So that's good. And then you may also notice in the background behind our player, we have this highlighted grid, and that is what is determining which grid we are on, and that is used for many of the systems in the game. This is not a turn-based game, right? It's not turn-based. It's a live platformer. So if I'm here and I want to go here, you don't like click here and the slime goes there. You literally have to move, jump, and like everything is live, right? So the best way I thought about to solve this system here is we make our player infinitely thin line. We make it so the food pickup system is based on the grid. So if I jump even on like the lightest edge, it is not possible to go around this block without picking up the food. So that is the solution I had to come up with. And I think, hopefully that is the most solid system to work around our like super precision we need for the game. I know it's such a simple thing, but I think this is the best way I can at least handle this case. And it's gonna be really hard to describe for like the eventual devlog video I make. So hopefully that makes sense. Because like otherwise, if we make the player hitbox bigger than a line, then it is gonna be possible to land on the edge, still be on this grid, and then we can jump around, right? We could obviously do like a slipping system, but I definitely didn't want a slipping system for a puzzle game like this. So hopefully that's good. Why does it matter skipping food? Because it could be like a puzzle level where you're meant to, it's meant to be like just a consistent design thing. So like maybe there's a food that kills you here, right? And then I could have a food here if the player, by the way, I don't have a death animation. The player's dead right now. Undo and undo, restart. So like, I want player to be able to pick up the food and go do that. And this is like visually clear that, oh, if I want to go across here, then, oh, I need to do like something to work around this food here. And I don't have to like think about doing something like this to make the player like do that instead. Or I don't have to do something like this to make sure like oh you have to do that, because otherwise it's very possible for like cheese where you can go around it. So I think that is gonna be the best design process there. Also, I was supposed to make that food get held, but I guess this is fine. Yeah, there's actually a lot of other things I forgot to talk about, such as the food animation, which it's subtle, but subtle, but you can kind of see it. So if I pick up food, boom, the food goes in the slime. And I think this is gonna look cool. Like you actually hold the slime, food on the slime. So that should be like very nice, slight extra visual cues, which I think could be pretty cool. So let's actually save this level, and let's just add a ton of food so I can show next system too, which I've been working on. Well, it's the same system. It's the animation system. Just add a ton of food. Boom. Oh, boom. I don't know. And then, yeah. Look at that. Oh, fancy. I think my favorite is the poof I have when a slot disappears. I think that's my favorite one so far. I don't know if I should do a poof when a slot appears. At the moment, it's like kind of instant. But maybe we don't want too much animation. That could be like a annoying thing. Also, I think this is way too big right now, so I might want to make that smaller. That is definitely way too big. But yeah, lovely art for the inventory system, and I think this is like the final design I'm going for. I think it's funny. So it's like a big slime, and the eyeballs are here, so it should be pretty clear that, hey, any new food you pick up comes from the left, right? Because you're eating it. And any new food you use is used from the left. I think that somehow works, and I like that. So hopefully that's pretty clear. All right. And then the next big thing, and this was surprisingly hard, because again, as I said earlier, this is a live platformer game, right? It's not turn-based. It's not like, oh, you move one grid, so you can, if you undo, it's pretty clear you go back a grid. It's not quite like that. So what happens like if I'm like at the starting point, I eat this food. If I undo, I should be expected to put the food back and go back once like that, right? And I will just show it off real quick. It works. Like if I pick up this food, I undo, I go back. And like I can pick up all of these, and if I undo, go back once. That one actually happens twice, and I'll talk about why that happens. It works. So yeah, it's a system that works, but holy crap, it took a while. Hey, Creeper Corp, what am I watching? It's game dev. I'm literally working on my own game. There's a stream 0, which makes more context. I guess I should mention that at the start. But yeah, it was quite somehow annoying to think about this design, but how I did the undo system for the game was, first, we obviously have an undo history because you need that. We have a snapshot of everything on the map so we can undo to that position. I could have done a more optimal like thing, like, oh, only storing what's changed in the world, but at the moment I'm just storing everything because I think the game is lightweight enough that it doesn't matter. So if I pick this up and undo, I go back to the system where that's back and the inventory is cleared, right? And the main difficult thing is how do you treat cases where let's do a few things. Because I'll go by like the cases how I thought about this. So case one, if I pick up a food while I'm walking on the ground, where should I get undone, right? If I press undo, the food comes back there and I should be around here. But if I'm on here, there's going to be a bug where I just pick up the food immediately again, right? Because that's how the game works. If you're standing on food, you get the food again. So what I do is I put the player one position back instead. Cool, that works, right? Second case, if I jump and get the food, where do I get positioned? Because putting yourself mid-air would be weird, right? So what I do is I put myself on the ground of the last position. And it's gonna slowly inch to that thing. So okay, instead of last position, maybe we should do last grounded position. So that works. So if I was on here last and I undo, I go back there. And that works for this case too. It's the same thing, right? So let's go to third case, which is, let's place another food there, which is if I have 2 slots, I jump and eat 2 food. What happens if I undo? I can't put myself, like there's 2 food. I can't put myself 1 food back and undo. So I go back twice. It's actually 1 history save. And it's the same way painting systems sometimes handle cases like if you drag, right? And then you undo in like paint system, it undoes the whole thing. It doesn't do 1 by 1 by 1. It does the whole thing. Why would you need to undo that? Isn't that kind of cheating? No, it's puzzle games do that. it undoes to the point where nothing changes actually. Like literally you go back in time essentially. So yeah, what I do is pretty much grouping the whole thing together. And the easiest way I thought about doing that is, hey, if we're in air, we should always save to any action that happens. So like picking up food gets saved to the last grounded position. So you see how slowly everything is linking to the last grounded position. And that also works. So perfect, right? And then the very simple if check case is literally just saying, hey, if I'm in the air and something happens, use the last grounded position to save. And then if I pick up this food, I do it again, but I have an extra check that says, hey, if the last grounded position is the same, don't save this one. So all that saves is the first snapshot. Yeah, undo just works. And then that also works. And then this also works. And that also should take care of pretty much everything. Except there is one more really annoying system in the game. Also, that system sound is gonna make me go crazy. I'm gonna actually not use Control S anymore. So if I put a keystone there, because this is a thing in our game where if you pick up a food, you can open this thing. That, I don't know why, was so much harder to do. Because like, it's possible that you have a food on here. So let's put the cactus there. How do I do this? Oh, no. Okay, we need to put a food here. Yeah, okay. If I pick up this... shoot. Okay, we need to move you out. So if I stand here, the food is going to get consumed into the keystone, and then I'm going to pick up this food, right? Thankfully, it just works with the undo system, but at one point it was very buggy because this thing has a time it takes to crumble away. There's no animation or sprite for it right now, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, it was quite weird because like, what happens if I trigger it and then undo? I think I just pretty much had to say just destroy it and place a new one. But there we go. If I use this food, nothing happens, and I think if I undo. Wait a second. Shoot. Oh no, that's wrong, isn't it? I used this food. I think this is one edge case I didn't think about. And I think this is when... I think that is actually wrong. right? I need 2 food here. Let's put. Oh no, I think it's just 1 food is enough. How did I do that? Wait, how did I do that? Do I have to watch back the footage? That was weird. Here we go. So what happened is I used the food in space and picked up this first food, but that's not what should have happened. I should have only gone back to the point before I used the food, right? Yeah, it undid finds. There is an extra. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I'm actually gonna note it in my notepad right now. Undo edge case, because I'm not gonna look into it in stream because that might take a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't want to do that. Undo case is food eaten, carrot can trigger, history save on ground. I think I know what it is. It might be because the frame by frame check where I eat this food, it still thinks I'm grounded. Oh, actually, I don't understand. How does this happen? If I undo here. So this is the last grounded position. And I should mention this. It's for the last grounded position. It's not looking here. It's actually looking at this for the last grounded position. So if I ate this food and just undo. Actually, oh, it puts me here. Interesting. So it might not be a frame by frame. It might be easier, but I don't want to think about it. Let's just continue. What I'm trying to say is, thankfully, undo system mostly works. There we go. It's not fully working, but it mostly works, and I think that's good. That's good. All right. Let's go to the next thing. I think that pretty much covers the 2 main big pain point I have to think about: the slime hitbox and the food undo system. But if you ignore that edge case, it's good now. Ah, shoot. I thought I was done thinking about undo system. But I think that is going to be one of the biggest helpful things for this game. Because if I look at the old game right now, which I keep forgetting I have it open, yeah, I can't undo. I just tried to undo by instinct. Because I did this level wrong, right? It is actually annoying sometimes where you make one small mistake. And what do you have to do? You have to restart the whole level. That is one annoying thing about the old game. So hopefully undo system fixes all that. Cool. All right, so that's done. Let's go look at adding new levels for real now. Okay, so we just added this level 2, and I think this design is okay. Like, it could be better. Oh, I just did it wrong, didn't I? Yeah. The point is you're not supposed to fall through there. You're supposed to go back, pick up this carrot and this carrot. Oh, this needs to be 1 higher. There we go. Brush there. All right, cool. Let's go back to level 2. So I like that for level 2. There's also this one for level... Well, I said level 1, but this is actually ID 1. And I can give each thing its own name, so I probably will change these. But maybe this one's a bit too hard. Or it's not hard, it's just, I think, a less expected mechanic where you're supposed to eat the food mid-air. So I think what's going to happen to most players is they eat that food on the way down, right? Oh, they see cake. They don't know what this food does yet. So they can't get to it, right? And they're confused. Like, I assume this is going to be the point where like players are going to think like, is this level impossible? So hopefully they figure out that you're supposed to go down, skipping this food, and you're supposed to do this. Hopefully that's clear enough. Hey, I eat paper. And then, yeah, okay, this is another level design thing where I need to move the... Yeah, actually, no, this was the level I mentioned earlier. And then they realize, hey, I can now hold on to this 2 food, and I can go here. Let's do the thing where I do 2 extra walls there and move the camera left a bit. Hopefully there. I think that still clips in, but oh, I just messed up that level. Yeah, but we'll make this panel smaller. That is way too big. Cool. 7 seconds to clear this level. I think you can do like some crazy tech Okay, well that wasn't a crazy tech. Food gives you power to jump. Not all foods. Some foods do different things. Carrots give you power to jump. Ginseng, which I'm gonna change, gives you extra food slot. And yeah, actually, I guess I should link this too. I should link this every stream just so I always have a game link up. If anyone does want to try the older game, if you want to try the older game, try it here, free. I should always link this as a pinned message in all my game dev streams. And then when the alpha version is out, I'll release, I'll put a link for that one. Perfect. Alright, there we go. If you want to try the older game, it's there. It is basically a puzzle where you need to think about food ordering. For the earlier levels, there's not a worry for that. There we go. Let's actually go to here, level selection. This level is fine, so let's save that. Level 3, I want this to be the one level where it's a bit harder than the others. This is gonna be like the final tutorial level of sort, which is funny because there's only 4 levels, and I'm gonna make it possible to go from here to here, here to there, and then these two lead to this one. Which I guess if I show on the world map, where is it? Oh, I need to not maximize world map. Main. We should probably start doing this now. Because I'm gonna, I'm just gonna remove all of these levels. And then I'm gonna have level pins. We'll do 4 here. This one is gonna be, for now, we'll just do visual 0, ID 1. Oh no, that's supposed to be ID 0. This one's ID 1, this one's ID 2, visual 0, ID 3, visual 0, and then we'll do a road going from here to here. Probably something like this. That should work. We'll probably have hazard there. Oh, I should make a move tool. I really want to drag this here to there. That would be nice. But for now, we'll just do that. Do you think about food, food diet? Yes, I am remaking the game. And it's already, for the most part, quite remade. You'll have to watch like the stream from the start, but I did show everything so far, pretty much. But here's the world map. Let's go back to game, maximize, and let's continue designing some levels. So let's go back to older game. Let's go to level 3. This one I'm scrapping fully because I think I'm going with the design that we're not going to have this golden carrot to double jump in air. I'd rather just redesign so that food design is gone. So I don't have to think about that. Level 4, fruit. Why did I say fruit? Apple. Apple, we're gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna show golden apple because that is also gonna be removed. I'm completely removing the concept of golden food. Let's see how we can think about that. Level 4. This is gonna be the first sub-world map level. So in the world map, oh my goodness, I wish I had a tab there. Actually, why is there not a tab there? This is game and world map editor. How do I do this? If I maximize here, oh no, don't maximize the project tab. Select game. Do I click there once? What? Why is it not? Oh, I'm dumb. I maximize here. Why do I only have one tab? What does the notch apple do? Yeah, that's the design I said I'm removing. So in older game, carrots only let you double jump once in air. So you can only use one carrot while you jump and use the food. It's a little confusing. And then golden variants have no limit. So it is strictly you can use however many times you want in the air. But so like you can do double jump, triple jump, quadruple jump, whatever. And carrot you can only do double jump with it, essentially. I think that's the easiest way I can describe that, right? And that's a design I'm removing, but yeah, because I don't know. I don't know if I like that. And I'd rather just redesign levels just so you don't have to worry about golden variant of food. It is meant to add the extra earlier case of, hey, you need to pick up the golden one first and then the non-golden one. But I'd rather just Just scrap that idea. Hey, truly. I'm doing game dev. Okay. So that should be chillin'. Also, why is my... Oh, I need to... Okay, there we go. Let's just delete all that. Scrap this level. Because I was testing. Apple. So, yeah, let's go back to world map. Because that's what I was showing. I completely forgot. Maybe I just have to add tab. Ah, there we go. It's grayed out. What? Unity. Oh yeah, you guys can't see what I'm hovering over. I'm hovering over like the Windows pop-up. There's no adding tab for my other tab. Then how am I supposed to maximize and add that tab there? Can I like... Oh my goodness, Unity, why? Why make this harder? Whatever. We'll just go back to non-maximize every time we need to do that, I guess. World map main. Yeah, so we're going into this area, which is a sub-world. Because we're not going to just have one world map. That's boring, right? Kind of. Let's go to sub-world forest. No, this is orchard. I renamed it to orchard because I think that's better. And then we'll have like levels here instead. And then boom, we'll have something. I don't know. It's probably not going to look literally like this, but yeah. So that is what you saw earlier. Let's start designing some levels for art orchard themed maps. I almost hit stop. Don't hit stop. Go back to game. Okay, that's another thing I have to fix. There we go, rectangle. So this is going to be the first map that showcases Apple. So let's have that there. Let's move player there. And Apple is a dash food, so players should be expected to use it and see that they dash. I'm always going to probably put 2 food for the first time a food is shown. That way they can test both. Then I don't want this to be just a simple level like this. I think this level is too simple, right? Obviously. So we need to do something more than this. And I don't want to do the similar example of like, oh, you use carrot and you just win. We could do exact same layout, but that's just boring. And this is where level design comes into play, because now I have to think, I forgot to hit save. Oh no, I did hit save. Yeah, now I have to think, how am I going to do that? We can showcase dash. We can also showcase spike in this level. We could showcase 2 things in the level. We could do spikes on the ground maybe. And then 2 apples here. And then what we'll do is we can also do the funny thing, put the food out of reach there. Put spikes here. No, that's too hard. That is actually too hard. Like, it makes sense that you're supposed to... Oh, right, you can just bonk your head. So I would actually have to... Like, just very basic showcase. Like, this is one of those things where you can't just jump to go out. I really should edit that animation. But that, I'm going to do all the animation-based work at once. Yeah, there's one of those things where you just can't jump through, so you have to use a food to like... Oh, like, if I jump here and use the food, I can get out. But that's not quite clear, is it? I don't think that's clear enough. If I do a platform there, it is a lot more clear though. Actually, I like that. So if I do platform there, then it's pretty clear that, hey, like maybe... Yeah, I'll still leave this spike here maybe. Just so like they see, spike, you touch, you die. But this is pretty clear that I can't just jump across. So I have to use a dash to do this. I think I like that. Also, I'm going more than 1, 2, 3. I'm in like almost the center of this block. I'm gonna have to look at that. So that should be good. And let's see. Now what do we do here? We could put an apple there. We could put apples here. I think we would keep that one. We could put spike like here, player here instead. It could just be a really small level. We don't have to have every level be like a giant. Like this could just be the level where, boom, you enter the level. You can't get the cake because it's literally just out of reach. You can go here. You can use apple. Actually, I don't know if I like this one. What? Oh, that's another bug. Okay, so there is definitely a bug with using food on the ground. Yeah, because this is one of those things where... Yeah, see, the food's gone. No, my undo system's broken. And I haven't tested this, but I think I did. Yeah, obviously you die there. Yeah, you die there too. Yeah, okay. That I might want to fix. I think we do want a snapping system, so it snaps the player up if it's a case like this. There's a few ways I could do this. I could make the apple snap the player higher. But if player uses apple there, I think they should be expected to go up a bit. So I definitely will need to think about that. I'm gonna put that in my notepad on the side. Apple use snap player up if reaching block, question mark. Okay, noted. But this is not a good level design. this is an awful level design. Let's see. Let's put spike here instead. And let's do No, I don't like that. I mean, we could do like something fancy. Maybe cake is like all the way up there. Could put like ginseng here. Carrot. No, double carrot wins the level. Well, not quite. See, I think this is relatively. Is this clear? I don't know. Oh, also that just wins the level. Duh. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. We need to have carrot somewhere not reachable. Or we can do carrot here. Ginseng there. You know what? This could actually work. I have to put like spikes there. No, because now that kills the player. I could do a platform here. I wanted this to be symmetric, but now the level's a bit too complicated. Maybe. Like that would be the level. Is this too much? It feels too much. Oh, also they just die here. Right, they can't win. Ah, shoot. Yeah, because you're not expected to reach that at all with an apple. I would need another apple in the center. Also, this level is too much for an introduction level for an apple, maybe? But at the same time, you look at like games like Baba Is You, and I don't want this to be like spoon feed level. So maybe this is fine. Like it is reachable. Maybe it's just quite an ugly level. I think the level is definitely too ugly. It could be a lot cleaner. And maybe I have to just kill the symmetry. Yeah, I think I just have to kill the symmetry. Symmetry? That's not that's not correct. Now that feels like the player could just jump around it. Okay, no, they definitely can't jump around it. So now we can do something like needing the player to double jump here and then dash across. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh man, why is this? It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be hard at all. I feel like I'm overthinking level design. Like sometimes it shouldn't. No. No. I don't like this at all. I'm just gonna scrap this. Oh god. So Apple dash. We'll go back to the simple example of just apple on ground. And then players are expected to use it to dash. Maybe a gap here. Maybe I'll just use the platform for this too. Oh, and I have to make everything one higher. Actually, we could just delete the ground. Oh, now the player can't jump up. Shoot. Oh, that's just ugly because there's apples just floating. You know what? I think I am definitely overcomplicating it now. I think I had a level in the old level where... Oh no, I think I removed it. Yeah, this is not a good level, so I think I'm gonna not do that level too. This level is also too much. This level is bad. 7's bad. 8. 8 is okay. I just need to not have this section and make this level more compact. Yeah, I think 8 is okay. So we'll just rethink about that. But Apple level, we need to definitely do something else. The first time I tried game dev, you tried to make a game called Slime Dungeon. Putting a lie as the goal of the level. I don't know. We'll see. I know I want some red herrings for levels, but maybe red herrings for earlier level is a bit hard. There's just too many things the player hasn't seen yet, so I need to think about that too. Like we could have spikes here. Actually, yeah, can players jump over this? Yes, barely. Now they can't. Oh my god, that was way too tight. I actually dislike that they can jump over 3 gap. Okay, 4 is actually not possible, so 4 is fine. And then we could do another apple here. Ginseng here. Maybe 2 apples there. How does that feel right now? Well, I guess what are they expected to do when they get to here? I think I 100% want something where they need to use a carrot and an apple. This is a little annoying because players have to land and then not accidentally pick up the wrong food. So I think what I'll do is I'll have a platform and we'll put the food here. I actually like that. This way now it's like pretty clear that, hey, you need to use something. Well, we won't have the cake here. You need to have something to go across the spike. Get this. You can either use carrot or you can use apple to get across. So that works. Now, next thing we'll do is we'll do a platform here. Maybe not a platform, maybe a block here. Maybe not a block, shoot. How do I make... Oh man, having this limited small space to work with is quite hard. I need to check for the player to need double jump and the dash. Could put the cake somewhere like up here. Maybe we do a red herring of sort. But how would I even do that? Also, I think that is way too hard to reach with just... Maybe this? At this point, then we could just move this here. And we can just do this. Actually, that is relatively clean. That's cleaner than I thought. Okay, I think that might be okay. We can't put... We could actually put platform here. And we could move this carrot and put an apple there. Maybe put ginseng down there. So it's symmetric. So now the player knows not to use carrot because they can't reach the cake. So they get ginseng, or not ginseng, apple here. Grab this. They can't reach it. That kills them. Just do this. Carrot, apple. Okay, that makes sense. I think this is okay for now. Let's just continue. We can always change levels, remove levels. New registry level. So first, let's look at the food list. I know in Orchard, I want to show off pear because that's a new thing. I'm using the old sprite, but that's not a golden carrot. That's a pear. And I think I had another food that I don't have written here. I can check Discord DM somewhere. Let me scroll up. Let me just make sure my Discord's not showing up my OBS. Oh, good. It isn't. I had some food ideas written down. Pear, yep. Oh, orange. Yeah, I think I had an idea for orange where it's same as apple, but you can only use it on the ground. And then pear is also an apple, except it's only 2 blocks. It's only 2 blocks, not a 3 block dash. Maybe some of these are too similar. I know we're gonna show off mushroom also, because mushroom is one that really makes things harder. And we're gonna put ghost pepper also, because that is also a lot of design unlock. So pear, we're definitely putting it in, but we might change what it actually does. Carrot and apple. That's 5 food we can work with. Oh, 6, I guess, counting ginseng for level design. And at the moment, we show off carrot first, ginseng first, and apple. Maybe we do mushroom and ghost pepper and then pear. We could do... To make mushroom useful, I would like to show off these together. And then we could show off pear. And what we can do is we can have 2 separate levels that branch off from like here in the world map to the first map that shows apple, and then these map separately, and then combine to use both of all of these. I'll have to think about that. That could work. But I do really need levels to feel a bit more connected this time around, because that is one thing I feel like I didn't do too well. At this point, I'm using this level as like a painting board. This is actually kind of nice. I do like being able to do this. Like this level will show off everything we've seen pretty much. Maybe we'll just do pear and apple. This can have like pretty much everything. This level shows up both of these. And then we'll probably want a level. Saw a recent short about the dynamite tree. Oh yeah, there's some plants that do that to spread the seed. But dynamite tree, what? I didn't know that's what they were called. I thought it was like seed pod plant that do that to spread the seeds easier, not trees. That's crazy. I think I definitely want a level that feels like it's another showcase of this. We'll have two options here that split into this. Let's actually save this level. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hate that sound. And then let's go back to level 8 in the older game. It's literally mushroom, 2 mushrooms, ghost pepper. Okay. And you know what? Let's go to level selector. Let's just create a bunch of levels. Here we go. Let's start on level 6. This is done, right? No, that's not done. That is not even close to being done. Oh, I forgot I made the snapshot only happen if I control S. Ah, shoot. Yeah, now it actually takes a snapshot. I don't know if you guys can hear the Windows sound, but hopefully you don't. Actually, wait a second. Let me do this on the side. Okay, and then this is going to be the mushroom level, so we'll have 2 mushrooms in map. And I do want to show that, hey, you can't go below 0. So you'll just walk past the first one. So it'll look like this with debug off. Like, oh, you'll pick this up, you'll see the pop-up. And then you realize you can't pick up the second one. So that'll be like the first introduction for the mushroom. And then we'll have... Maybe we'll have the cake right there just to tease the player. I do actually find that funny. Then we'll have another block here. This time we'll have ghost pepper. Ginseng. Oh, actually, this might not be possible. This might actually not be possible. So let's do block here. Maybe like spike here. I do still want one like that, so maybe... Nope, don't do that. Maybe we do this. Ooh, this could be interesting. So player sees food like this. But this is not possible, right? Because they can't grab ginseng and go through here. So we could put player in the middle there. No, that's just possible, so we don't want to do that. We also need to make sure this is actually... Yeah, we also need to make sure that they can't just jump here with the carrot, because I want player to have to go through this pepper. So maybe we'll do a proper spike set here. But this is also not possible. Ah, great. Oh, great. How do I... maybe I don't showcase pepper. Okay, you know what? Let's just not showcase pepper in this level. You know, better choice. Ah, there. You know what? This is good. I see what I want to do now, because I want to show that the mushroom deletes last food if you're holding food, right? So player may see, hey, I can literally just go here and carrot, but oh, it's gone. You know what? That is fine. I think that's good. And then we can have mushroom in the way there. So the expected win is you go here. Oh, actually, this is possible jump if you do that. Oh, maybe I don't want that. So that is like a speedrun trick. Maybe we leave it as like a secondary option for anyone who wants to beat the level faster. So they can use apple there. They can't touch this, right? So it's like another way to show that, hey, you don't want to pick this up if you have a food in the slot. And you can still win. All right, you know what? I think this is surprisingly on okay level. So you can do that to win. And how fast is that? Oh, okay, let's speedrun. 3 point... Oh, pi. What if I do the shortcut? Oh, without dying. Oh, well, without messing up. 3. Oh my god, I swear 3 mentioned is possible. Is it not? I swear it is. I think I just have to use the apple earlier. 3.02 again? Is it really not possible? It is. Okay, there you go. Am I going to make the speedrun time challenge for 3 seconds on this level? Probably not, but I think that's nice that that's possible. And this should be good enough. All right, you can't pick up food. Actually, this is really nice. So players will see that they can't pick up food. Maybe I put a second carrot here. And maybe I'll put a ginseng here too, because that doesn't change anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Oh, right, that's possible now. Okay, there you go. Or let's remove that. Now the player... Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about this. You can just shortcut everything. Oh well. Oh my god, what am I doing? Need this. Yeah, you can just do that. You know what? Let's move that there. There you go. Now it's not possible to go here. And we can even... We could even just cut this off, making the map even smaller. And that's meant to be red herring. Yeah, I like that this is possible, where they see they can't pick it up, they have no food slot. So they have to pick this up. They can't go here, obviously, so... Oh, no, I don't want them to jump into the spike there. That's too much. That's too much for newer things. So we'll do this. Now I hate that it's not symmetric, so we'll do this. There. This is, I think, satisfactory. Right? And we could even put that there. Perfect. Just so it feels more aligned. I hate the spike just kind of floating though, but that we'll have to do. I think we could chase at this forever. Oh my god, I just did the. And yeah, if you want to do this, oh my god, why is it even faster now? See, there's two ways to beat the level over here. Yeah, you can't do that. And you use the food and it works anyways. Perfect. Let's save this. Let's move on to next. Not the title. Go back to the editor. Alright, let me actually stop running this. Reload domain. And we shouldn't need to do Control S. We should be able to just press S to save. Let me check my phone real quick. Forgot. Oh shoot, let me check. 1 second. Alright, I am good. Let me open a drink real quick though. And we should be chilling. Launch again. No more window sound. Maximize. So we got these levels going. Level 7. Actually, go back to this paint board level. So we did this one. We did this one. We can do pear. Let's do pear. Pear and apples. I want to do pear and apples. No, don't delete a save. So I'm gonna do pear and apples now. So at least put these foods somewhere, because I forgot I had this too. So if I put all of these, if I middle click, oh, it's actually not. Oh, I know why that bug is happening. Yeah. Okay, if I select something else and middle click, I do have a pick block, because I wanted a pick block feature, palette picker. So that should work. Let's put a big floor. Every map's gonna have a floor. I really should put a default floor on default map. Let's put a big wall too. Okay, now we can think. So pear is similar to apple, except it only dashes 2 blocks. So if I send here, yeah, it's only 1 gap. It's very tiny. So I think this is going to be the level where we have a ton of these spike gaps of sort. And then this is the level where we'll say, hey, order of food is important. I actually like that a lot. So we'll do something like gaps here. All right, that's for display only. Don't eat from the display only. Ah, shoot, okay. Ah, I did it again. Okay, there we go. So they need pear, apple, apple. So they need apple, apple, pear. But what if we put an interesting thing could be they have to, so yeah, let's move some ground. I'm just gonna do that. Let's move the player in the middle here. Let's delete the ground there. Also, I think this might actually be a possible jump. So let's put that ground, leave that there. I want the solution to be a bit more clever than it seems. So let's see, right now it's, I think, obvious enough that you can just, well, that's actually wrong. Oh, I shouldn't make apple, apple, apple possible. Right. Obviously, that's possible because apple is still a long enough dash. Unless if we make these shorter. There we go. That's what we need to do. We need to make each of these shorter. So you only stand on one block gap. And we'll have to test this too to make sure it's actually solid. So obviously this one you can use apple, which actually, you know what, don't want. I want to say only pear for the first one. Oh, interesting. You know what? We'll have to put this in ground or something because otherwise there is. Oh shoot, don't do that. Okay, I need to redesign the select tool so it doesn't do that. Yeah, this way you can't use an apple, right? Even if we go all the way left, it is clearly not possible. Okay, cool. Then I think, yeah, by design that is possible. Where you can jump and grab that food. Do I want to remove that? I could easily remove that just by putting spikes here. And then I just make that gap bigger, right? Or, okay, that's more obvious. That's a more obvious solution. But I do want... No. I don't know how to say this because I do want something where you want the player to use a dash to grab the food. But that might be not possible. Let's put these here. Yeah, I think... Oh, right. This level's supposed to use mushroom too. You know what? I guess no mushroom for this level. Yeah, this is just a test of pear and apples. Like if I do this right now, you forcibly pick up 2 pears if you want a ginseng, right? You could do this. You could just use 2 pear and then eat a apple. No. You need pear first. So you literally have to just eat everything and then go. Okay. Oh, shoot. I need to make sure apple is only usable on ground. Because otherwise, a solution like this is possible, where you just grab 3 apples. Well, I used it too fast, I guess. Oh, right. We don't snap up the... Okay, I really need to fix that. Yeah, otherwise that's possible. So we need to make apples only usable on ground. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, why am I pressing Control S? I think hopefully that doesn't break this level. Yeah, you don't use apple midair. It shouldn't break level... Oh, it does break level 4 if apple is only usable on ground. Shoot. Oh, great. Right. So pear and apples are too similar, huh? Now we have another problem then. Oh. Oh, timer should stop when I die. That's a easy fix. 6.7. Of course. Ah, yeah. What a number. Great. I shouldn't even have said it. So we can't make Apple do that. I think we'll just have to redesign this level. Oh, also... We could make it stop per. We could do. Maybe this is a bit more evil? Question mark? No, I feel like this is too overcomplicated for something that's just meant to check what food do you have. Let's think of a contraption that just makes you forcibly use pear and not apple. Because obviously something like this will do too. But maybe that's too much. It's like 3 spikes just to check that. And for apple, it's this. First of all, let's make sure, like, yeah, because you die. Ah, shoot. Undo. Go apple first, pear. That works. Apple goes a bit too far, but once I fix that, that works. But that's too much. And then we could also do. Maybe we could make it quite decorative. It's too complicated at this point. It's like, what am I seeing? Like, this is meant to be. Well, we'd have something covering the wall here. It's meant to be pear, jump, apple, jump, pear. Well, we'll have spikes there too. It's like too much. It's way too much. For a level that's meant to be forest, I think it's too much. I do have a world map that's meant to be jungle themed. In a jungle themed map, something like this could work, where I actually have something else for the spikes instead. But for forest or orchard, I think that's too much. So how do I? How should player need to know that they need pear, then apple, or maybe apple, pear? I mean, it doesn't matter either way. Something for them to know. It could be platform based, where let's say they fall on a platform here. They know that if they jump, they're gonna jump out of the hole, which is what they don't want. All right, this has to be a block. So this would work for. This also works for checking apple. That's also quite complicated too. Hmm. Yeah, it is also quite much. Do I really have to just remove what apple does, or like change apple does? No. I think we just have to redo this level so we don't even have to think about this in the first place. Put player middle. I'm gonna just drag everything left. And I thought something like this could work too just now, but it's the same problem where apple, any dash food works pretty much. In fact, even pear might be able to just go through this if you just if you just do that. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that is not good design. Okay, you know what? And that might even be possible even if we have cheese. Or yeah, we'd have to say this is a kill zone because otherwise you know what? I think this is still possible. Oh my god, it's still possible. Oh no. Oh my god. It's not easy, but it is possible, which is not good. Wait. I don't even think I need to jump and cancel my jump. Yeah, I can just dash. Okay, turn on my hitbox. Yeah, I can just do it at the very edge. That's not good. That's really not good. That's really, really not good. The whole thing I was thinking about doesn't even work. Ah, shoot. 1 second, let me check something. I got pinged by Tom. Greg Tech modded Minecraft Truth or Dare. Alright, let me read this later. I'm gonna. How do I hit Marcus unread? Wait, can I not do Marcus unread on Discord threads? Oh no way. Oh, Mark unread. Okay, found it. This game sucks. This is harder than I thought. Ah, shoot. I could change. And this is annoying, but what I might have to do is I might have to change pears and apples. So if you use it on an edge, so like if I used it exactly on this grid, I'm expected to go 2. Right? And this would suck because if I change it, so if I make pears always go max 2 blocks from where I'm standing, then it nerfs players who use it near the edge here. But this would fix the problem I have where pears can cross gaps it shouldn't. Although, yeah, this is again another problem where you can just kind of cancel jump. But I don't want to remove that. I could just change pears to only work on ground. Oh my goodness, this timing is harder than I thought. I literally have to almost press them at the same time. Let's pick up that food so I can undo there, yeah. Yeah, that should not be possible too. So if I make pears only usable on ground, apples anywhere you want, oranges are apples but only usable on ground. This whole world map has 3 food that do the same thing. That is not good. Let me look at the food list again. Yeah, I don't have orange here yet. I don't want to showcase potato and these until another world map. These are going to be desert levels. Yeah, an eggplant's going to be another world map. Oh man. I might just have to think of more food. Our food list is too small. Like, it still unlocks for a lot of possible puzzles, but I think I just need more variants. If it's like an orchard, what kind of... I'm just gonna Google Orchard fruits. Orchard fruits. Let's see. I'm just looking on the side here, so just hear me yap for a bit. Peaches. We have pear. We're gonna have orange. Orange will do something else probably. There are a lot of fruits, but I don't want every single fruit in the world in the game. That's too much. I need something that stands out easy. Orange, I think, is a good one. Yeah, so we have red for apple, orange for orange. I'll probably have green pears. Actually, no, pears are like yellow green. Yellowish green for pears. And then we'll have to see. Yeah, pears are a mix of both of those. And then I probably want one more food in this world map. Let me note this somewhere. I'm gonna note pear, apple. We already have mushroom. We already have ghost pepper and orange. Actually, that's 5 new foods. That is enough. I just have to think of a level design. Okay, so you know what? That's enough, I think, for this world map. Next world map is gonna be jungle and farm. I'm gonna have them both unlock at the same time. The farm world map, I'm gonna use mainly potato and eggplant. In jungle, I'm gonna do bananas, which is gonna replace our beans. And bunch of bananas. And we could, you know what, let's save this level for now, even though it's not quite good yet. Actually, let's see. Hmm. One second. Oh man. So much of this is just thinking. I don't know how to stream this well. This is gonna be rough. Level designing is like 90% just thinking. I can't really showcase much. That sucks. Which level was this? Also, I need to add a way to snapshot the thing. It's level 7, right? Yeah, this is level 7. I need a way to do it automatically. I don't know if I want to do it when I hit save button. Could make it do it every few seconds. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's just do level 7. I'll say apple, pear, and then we're thinking about it. Oh god. Oh, I thought I fixed that, where settings doesn't pop up while I'm typing. Then level 8. This is the mushroom introduction, right? I'll just say poison mushroom for what? Oh my god, it's because the hotkeys also. 6 poison. Hotkeys need to not work while I'm doing this. So we have the mushroom showcase, and then oh, don't do that. Then right now we are making just apple and pear, not even anything else. So maybe that's why it's so hard. I think I need to do something with mushroom here. Let's make a big floor again, big walls. I should at least lay out interesting looking setups so I can think on it back later. Because I do really like... And yeah, this is going to be the ghost pepper introduction level, right? So if I put just something like this, for example, right? Players see cake, they go to it, die. And that's kind of the point of this level. It's like, hey, this thing you don't want to pick up. So I think this layout works. Well, this is too easy, right? They can just kind of go past it. So I think what I want next. What I would want next is they need to carry food past this. Then here we'll probably give the option of going across. That way players can think, does it make sense to go around this way or not? It could be interesting as if we did layers like this. This actually looks really clean too. What if we crisscross like this? That could be really cool. And the only thing is right now it is possible for them to yeah, that feels janky where they can bonk their head like that, but that is intended. We could redesign the level so this is taller actually. If I move this up, then I just solve that problem. Maybe that's for the better. Oh, and I have to move this whole thing up. This way, yeah, now you can't bonk. Then I have to move the camera up. More maybe. Maybe it makes more sense to do this. So player wants to go right because they see going left does nothing. They eat this and they die. Okay, so that might be a better design. Then we'll probably move everything over. There. And we'll do something like this. All right. Right now it is possible for them to just kind of go around. I want it to be like so, where if they pick up food, they have to not fall through. How would I do that? So this should be carrot. I mean, if I want to stop this level here, it's as easy as this. This already works, but it might be too simple. I think it is way too simple. It might work for just this pepper introduction, maybe, because now they're expected to come around. Shoot, we're cooked. Not come around there like that. Actually, I like this. We put mushroom here. They can't pick up this mushroom, right? Because they're full. Then we should put an apple. No. Let's see. I think I know what I want to do. Ginseng here. Maybe. Apple here. Yeah, this actually works, right? Well, they can just walk through here. I don't want that. So I'm gonna put this here, apple here. Carrot here. And we might move some of these things around. Oh, great. Now they're expected to come here, get this apple. Wait, no, they can literally just... No, what was I trying to do? I need to make sure... I want them to grab the apple so they can avoid picking up the carrot. Right now they can just grab the carrot, which is not good. Could have mushroom here. Carrot here. Or they're expected to... Now we need another ginseng. This means we need another ginseng in the level. Can do a platform here. Oh, and this should probably go with that. There, ginseng here. Oh, this doesn't quite work. It's close though to what I want. Oh, we could put, you know what, this might work. So we put carrot here. Yeah, left of the mushroom. So the only way to leave is the mushroom. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this works. So we'll put apple here. We can put it there too. So this should work. So if they go here, they're cooked because it kills their carrot. Okay, they have to go right, not pick up the carrot. There you go. Oh my god. Okay, this... I don't know why that was so hard. And we could actually just remove that whole section and put this there. And there you go. Voila. And then we can literally just shorten the level. Okay, now the level's too easy, isn't it? Oh no, because yeah, okay, there you go. Actually, is this even possible? Now the level's not possible. Yeah, we need them to be able to kill that mushroom first, right? Unless if we do something interesting. But this is meant to be ghost pepper introduction, so I'm gonna put... Oh, we could even do this. Is this even possible? It is possible, right? Just the same solution. Oh yeah, same solution. Huh, okay, but then made the puzzle feel different. That's quite interesting. Actually, I kind of like that. This might be good. You know what? I do like that. I actually like this. We'll do this. We could even pack this even tighter. And put the cake there. Looks like a snail. I should name this. I could name this level like snail or something. So they're expected to go here, here, and there, there. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. Okay, it introduces two things too. So it introduces... Oh, I forgot I don't have a save button. I removed it real quick. Introduces walking past ghost pepper with no slot. And I want to introduce this better too, where you can't pick up 2 mushrooms at once. That I might need to do something else. We could... Can we move this here? I don't think I can. Actually, does this have a different solution? Or is it the same? We'll probably pick this one up because that makes sense. Actually, no, we might want this one. Walk past. Oh, it's the same solution. Oh, but it feels different. Interesting. But now the problem is the player doesn't pick up this, so they don't know what this does. So they have to pick it up like this, and then they'll realize, oh, I just died. That's how this level changes. But maybe that's for the better. It's like a troll. Like you see food, new food, so you try to grab it, see what it does, and you just die. So I think this might be good. It's gonna be possible that some players beat it without knowing what this food does, though. But I think that's gonna be a very rare case. Oh, actually, yeah, this is a lot better than I expected. This is good. This level I actually feel quite satisfied with. Okay, this is really good. You know what? This is what I need to aim for. Good level, good level. And we'll center it. Boom. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Perfect. We could move it down twice. Move it right. There we go. It's like small, but still hard enough. Apple does not win you the game. You go here, grab this, go around, grab this, and win. 5 seconds. Good. Okay, let's save this one. This was 8. 8, we'll name snail. Not really. Snail pepper. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Level 9. Here we go. Mushroom. We'll place these as pallets again somewhere up here. Carrot, ginseng. Maybe pear. And this one... we've already shown off both of those mechanics in previous level. I think I want to look more into needing to pick up all mushrooms before. Yeah, I like that. Needing to pick up all mushrooms before. Oops, don't do that. Moving on. So we'll have cake there. It's looking like a snail again. And then now the problem is we can have this here, which strictly now says, hey, you need to pick up the food and come past here before you can pick up these, right? So even if I have 3 of these and like a carrot, let's say like I have just a carrot, I can't go past because boom, it's gone. And you can't just simply grab these ginseng and then remove the mushrooms because you need to hold the food. So now in the level we can have 3 different apple. So you're expected to do something like this and then win the level. Okay. And then, okay, that's good. That's good. Oh man, this is how I should design in the first place. This makes it so much easier. we have literally the food list already ready. Now we just need to make it not linear. You know what? That's actually such a good way to lay this out. What if I want to add more complexity though? Maybe this is already complex enough for like almost the 6th, 7th level the player will play. And I really didn't mean to say those 2 numbers. I really meant it's around there. But it really is around the 7th level the player plays. Maybe this is fine enough. It's not too hard. I think this might actually be fine. But we'll add like one more curveball maybe. Something like 2 carrots. That way you have to use 1 carrot to be sacrificed into the mushroom, but it's a bit more complex. And you have to figure out which one you're sacrificing. Okay, there we go. I think that's good enough. Now we just need to design how the level looks. So we'll just try some jank real quick. I don't know, toss down some. Let's actually move everything down. Player there. Boom. What happens if I do this right now? Oh, actually, let's move everything. Don't do that, because that's gonna destroy everything. Because my level editor is a bit jank. There we go. How hard is this? Well, no, this is not hard. This is very straightforward. Let's just grab all 3. Oh, boom, boom, boom. And win. Right? Can we change this so player only needs 1 slot of food to pass? Right now, they can just pick up all 3 and go through and remove all 3. But what if I want to say you only need to pick up 1, go through, and come back? I don't even know if that's possible. I don't think we have a check for more than 1 slot. Oh, I thought of a different food idea for that, but that's going to be way later. We could have... We could have the check be that they have to come through all the way back here before being able to come back. Right? And then we'd have a platform here. Well, that doesn't change anything. Actually, that legit changes nothing. Well, no, it does. It does. If I do this. Yeah, there we go. We can have... We can make this look better. This could look different, but I'll try this for now. Yeah, this should work. So now it's quite obvious that they need to only come through one at a time. This is not complex. This is just back and forth. It's not hard, it's just annoying. Then we could do something like this. Platform per each. But this is also not hard. I think I kind of see where I'm going at though, at least. It's getting somewhere. I'll just fill all of this in for now. Oh, that's not even possible now. Hmm. Let me also, let's see. I don't know if I should close. No, I shouldn't close the game. I will hide it. Which one is it? This one? Yes, hide this one. So we're probably not going to check on this game for a bit. Let's see. Oh, don't do that. We can make some of them where we need to pass through multiple times. So if I put carrot here, apple here. Actually, if I do this everywhere right now, this is still possible to win, right? Oh wait, I can just jump through there. Shit. I do have to actually do the platform thing I talked about. I don't want them having to walk all the way here just to get back, but maybe we have to. Okay, let's see. Now if we say carrot. Apple, platform is here. They're expected to, well, they're not expected to do that. Oh. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to win there. Oh, I do really need to make it a one-time pass thing. The easiest way I can do that is just put platforms here. I don't know if I like that. No, this is too straightforward. This is way too straightforward. Now you just get the food and win. Yeah, also I don't like this design, so I'll probably just take it out real quick. We could do this. Doesn't look as ugly, and it is still a one-time pass. Oh, you know what? I actually like this better. Now I can add a curveball that Maybe sometimes you want to use caret here to actually remove one of those. So what if I put caret here and the ginseng there, right? So maybe the curveball is like I need to do that. Right, I just die. Then let's see. Let's make this level possible first, and then we can think. And then it's not possible. Okay. It's getting closer. Hey, Noms. It's getting closer, but not quite. Maybe I don't like this curveball in the end. It does work, but... No, that doesn't work. Player can't even pass through here, right? They just die. Yeah, they just die. We could move everything down one. Alright, that still deletes the thing. Oh, that's too straightforward, isn't it? I think this is also still straightforward, right? Because it's quite obvious that you're just gonna go to one of these. Yeah, it is. It's way too obvious. Ah, shoot. That's not good. And we can't... Well, we could put the ginseng at the bottom, but I don't think that changes anything. It does not. You can still just go through one of these, sacrifice, come out. Okay, let me go back to the OG solution of having exactly the amount of food you need to beat the game, which is this, right? And one of the caret is meant to be sacrificed. And right now you're meant to go far left. And then it just circle, circle, circle. Okay, so we have that. Now how do we make this part not super straightforward? We could do caret one here. We can make one ginseng here. Oh, you know what? This might work. Oh, let's assume that's all shifted. So the solution here... Well, I think there's two solutions, and they're both very straightforward. Shit, yeah, it is quite straightforward. You just go circle and then go back. Okay, that's not good. Also, you can just go right, jump, and destroy too. What if I put an apple here instead? I think it's still very obvious, right? Yeah. is it? Yes. Yes, it is quite obvious. What if I put 1 carrot only and then apples here? Now it's bad that we pick up carrot first. Because now there's no carrots in the levels to win. Also, you just kind of die here. Is there even a solution for this? Let's see. I think there might be if I do this. No, you still pick up the carrot though. Because ginseng carrot. Well, you could... Oh, we could put mushrooms like so. Now you can control only destroying the apple. Oh, this is it. Okay, I think... Oh my goodness. I think I see where I'm going with now, finally. Now the players need to realize they can't pick up the carrot first, right? Because they're just going to kill the carrot. There's no way to win the level. So they get the apple. They can get the carrot now. That apple's unreachable. So we could put ginseng there. But I do also want them not being able to just do this. We could just make the level not possible if that happens. Is this possible? Yes, I think it's possible. No, because I just killed my carrot. I think there was a better way for me to do that, actually. This... Oh, interesting. We have to eat the apple. Oh, there we go. Okay, you know what? I think that is fine for a level. It's a lot simpler than I thought, though. This is beatable, right? So, they get an apple. Can I just win straight forward? No, I can't go there. Oh, I think I might have made the level not possible. I think I have to put that ginseng there. Then it's possible, right? Get this. Get this. Destroy apple. Get this. Yes. But is that too easy? Oh god. It might be too easy. What if I have apple? No, what if I have ginseng and carrot here? No, that might have made it even easier. Oh yeah, no, it definitely did. Okay, you know what? Remove that again, put that back there, and think. Players are expected to pick up the carrot first. Although, no, this doesn't even matter because they can do that. They can do this. Oh no, this also wait. Oh no, it's too straightforward again. What? What happened? What happened? Ah shit. How did I make this level okay, but then made it too easy again? 3, 2 apple. Maybe it's because this one has no condition to it. You can pick it up whenever. No, this one's again, you just go circle, circle, circle. Okay, so that doesn't make any difference. Oh great. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to put ginseng there. Yeah, that's again straightforward. Does this ever make sense? I think so. Now they need to... Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, which order they do, it doesn't matter. Unless if we put... Wait, we can just put this here too. Wait, yeah, okay, that just kind of solves the problem too, right? Although now they can just do this. Oh, and there's no way to win the level. They're just kind of cooked. Okay, but that also solves the problem. I don't know why I didn't think about it that in the first place. I think there's no way to win right now. Yeah, because we need one more apple in the map somewhere. Could probably put it somewhere there. But now it's just possible for them to do this, I think. Yeah, which is too easy. So we could put apple here. And I think this is back to that one state again. Yeah, where... Oh, you know what? This might be good. Well, no, I think that's too easy, but the solution I was thinking about is... Well, let's try moving this one here again. I really want them to have to do this, so they have to keep the carrots safe. But I don't know if that's possible. And what I was thinking was the things player have to do is you have to get this to this position, come all the way here, use the apples, you only pick up one. But I don't know if we can force that. So that's the intended solution I want the player to figure out. But isn't it possible to just do this? And then, yeah, it's just possible for them to just pick up all this. And then they don't even have to do that. So where did this all go wrong? Let's see. It went wrong right here. Oh, great. At the start. So I think ghost pepper is not enough. I think I have to go back to this solution again. Great. Maybe I can make the level more compact too. If we stand here, 1, 2, 3, I like that. And then like this. I'll move the camera. So now they're expected to come there, up here, kill the apple. Does this matter? I don't think this, no, the order really doesn't matter here. They have to do this. That works, but I think I can think of a different solution. We just do this. Yeah, this also is just faster and, well, less straightforward, or more straightforward. Ginseng there instead, maybe? I think you can still do this. Yeah, and we can just go to the end again. What if I put an apple there? If I put an apple there, I can't go... Well, obviously you can't go there because you just die. What if I put an apple here? Oh, this is just possible. Oh, shoot, we just made the level easier again. Apple there makes sense, so it's sitting behind the carrot. I want this to be here so they can position here to dash. How do I force the player to... What if I removed you? Put a ginseng down here instead. No, because that means now the player can just pick up the ginseng. It'd have to be here, I think. Then we can, I guess, put that there too for consistency. So now the player... Oh, they could just use the apple mid-air there. They can do that every time. Maybe that's what the intended solution is. Is there an easier way though? I think so. Yeah, every route is just straightforward. Oh, so close yet so far. Apple, apple, and this doesn't matter. What if we just move another apple to here? I think the only way I can make this any more complex is if I put all the food lined up. Like so. Then I think I killed the ginseng, so I have to put one back for now. So the expected way is you have to pick up the carrot, apple. Oh, but now you can just eat it on the way down again. And I don't think we can really limit that without spamming spikes, which I don't want players to have to do. Oh, unless if we put this here. If we put that there, then they can't eat it on the way down. So they have to... Well, the first one's just kind of ripped, so that I'm gonna move an apple here. That kills the carrot. What if I put an apple there? They have to pick up the carrot first. No. They shouldn't pick up the carrot first. Pick up the apple first. They can't come back this way. Oh, actually, that might be impossible. Yeah, because they can't come back, right? And I think this is too easy, but maybe it's fine for now. I think I will leave it like this for now and think more about it later. I think there's just too much, surprisingly too much to think about. I didn't realize it'd be this much to think about. Also, this ghost pepper is now useless because there's already this one here, so I can compact this level much more. We can even put this like here. I guess put a platform there. Also, we need to move these down. Put food here instead. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, there we go. Same level, but more compact. Oh, I think I cooked it. Yeah, I did cook it. Here. Wait a second. Is this even possible? Wait, I thought this should be possible. Apple there. Carrot, apple. But I can't eat the apple here because it cooks the carrot. Oh. Did I somehow make the level not possible? I thought it should be. We can't go up because that would kill us. Wait. What if I put the ginseng? What if I just put ginseng there? It's not like they can go here anyways. They just die, right? It's not like they're gonna do this because it kills the carrot. So it's the same thing. Oh, it's the same thing, but we had another path. Because let's not put ginseng there. Put that back. Could put it down there. Did I really make this level not possible? I thought it should be good. I think this is, yeah, this is possible because now they can dash. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. And to make it feel cleaner, we can do this. Boom. Apple, kill. Apple, kill. Wait. I'm cooked. Wait, no, I'm not cooked. Carrot, go back. Apple, eat, jump. I think that is fine. How does this differ from that other level? I need to go look. Snail pepper. Is it the same? I don't think it's the same. So how did I beat this level again? I think we get apple, kill. Yeah, no, this one's simple. This one's much simpler. This one's a lot more straightforward. Right? You can't go here. Yeah, because you die. You can't... Wait. Oh, I just thought about... That's a new solution. That's an even faster solution, isn't it? Oh. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up again. 3.76, yeah. That is a faster solution. You know what? That's cool that that level has that. I'm not complaining. And then this one, I feel like it's still very straightforward. It's just less obvious that you're supposed to go around and eat the apple here. But I think that's fine. And you know what? I think that's where we'll leave it. Level designing is just, oh my goodness. It's so much of just thinking. I don't think I can make this too entertaining. It's just constant back and forth like, does this work? Does this work? And I'll probably just need a level where I just have every single tiny setup possible. Because there are a few things that just seem not consistent enough. So I'll have to think about that. But let's see. Before I go, I want to copy one level just so I can see if it's functional. Drop a hot take. Yeah, so last time I didn't have this level unlocked. I think everything should be functional. Also, I'm not even showing the screen, am I? Yeah. think let me make this bigger. Oh god, where'd it go? Why is my game tiny? So yeah, I didn't have this level before. I actually don't know how to beat it right now. I legit don't know how to beat it because I made this level ages ago. I think you do something like unlock the apple here. Pick up this. You can do this to save time. Because I think I remember up to this point. You need cheese, then jalapeno. Uh-huh. There's only 2 cheese in the map. There's only 1 jalapeno in the map. To get through here, you need 2 dragon fruit. You can't have 2 cheese because this will get unlocked. So you're gonna need carrot cheese. Right? So carrot cheese, cheese carrot, carrot cheese. Eat the carrot for jalapeno. Jump up here. Oh, you can't grab the dragon fruit, so you have to unlock one of these. Probably this one. So now you can jump up here and grab this or that dragon fruit. So we need to unlock this one still, and then we need to grab the... oh shoot. Oh, we don't have undo. I think I did it wrong. I want to say I did it wrong, but I think you grab... Actually, I might be able to fix my mistakes. I grabbed that wrong too, but we can just do this. Oh my god, I think I just died. Wait. Okay, grab that. Well, we have to waste the dragon fruit there. No, I think I wasn't supposed to waste the dragon fruit, was I? No, I think I might be good. Oh, I'm... Oof. There. Carrot. Oh, I think we did it. Wait, this level wasn't too bad. I just have to think about it. But I'm gonna test if this level works. So we can go back, level 29. I'm gonna put this on my second monitor real quick. I'm gonna make this smaller again so you don't see this massive thing. And let's see how... Oh shoot. Let's see how fast we can do this. Let's do it on a level down here. Boom. Okay, let's see. Boom. Make camera bigger. Doesn't really matter. Let's grab rectangular tool. Do this here. This is a functionality test to make sure everything works in game. What the hell? Something's wrong here. That's the horn pit right there. 3 there. Yeah, hopefully this is a good enough stress test. Oh, honestly, we don't even need this extra pit. We could make this thinner pit. Food, you... 24, food, carrot, 134. Inside there. Move you here, move you here. Block this off. Holes here. Let's put ghost pepper. Here. Nope. Here. Dragon fruit. Oh, did I put this wrong? I think I put something wrong here. Yeah, I did put something wrong here. That's fine. We'll fix that. I can shift everything left. Dragon fruit to all. Oh, actually, we do need this to be taller, huh? Okay, so we'll keep this tall. What I'm missing? I am missing here. keystone at the end. Keystone for apple, keystone for carrot. Cheese. Cactus. A lot of carrot ones here. Cheese. Jalapeno. Ah, shoot. No jalapeno. We'll do a pear. That's a bug. I think I took out jalapeno because it's death key. But it's not supposed to be not there. So there we go. Carrot there. Almost done. Cheese. Apple. That it? Winnable? That might be it. Make the level smaller. That should be impossible because I can't jump up here. I'll just put a platform here, same thing. So we jump here. Unlock that. Grab 2 carrots. I do move slower in this version because I did nerf player speed a tiny bit. So I probably have to do this. Oh! Undo. Oh, I have an undo system. I forgot I had an undo system. I thought I just died there. Shoot, how do I do this again? I think I did this. Yeah, there we go. This, unlock both of this. You can grab cheese like you. Excuse me? The dragon fruit? Yeah. That's not supposed to do that. Interesting. I think I know why it's bugged like that. Oh, at least undo fixed it. I don't know how that worked, but there you go. And then I have to eat you. Boom, boom, and win. Okay. Fix dragon fruit bug. Let me note that. Dragon fruit. Super bugged. Reverse food inventory. Okay, there we go. Anyways. I was so good at creating. Hey, I solved it. This puzzle has ways to compact it down though. Because the middle part is definitely jank. This middle part could be done much better. Like I should be able to remove these two, and I think this part could be cleaned up. Like right now it's so ugly. If like these platforms aren't needed, if I redesign a bit, and it should be much cleaner after that. I want to keep this like pit design though. It's meant to be like, oh, there's a big pit, right? And like honestly, this makes no sense. It should really be like this. It's meant to be a pit, not not block you like that. But there you go. But yeah, that should be cool. I should honestly, you know what? I'm already seeing ways to make this level so much more compact, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's just hit save and okay. With that, I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't know how to make level designing so okay to watch. That's gonna be something I need to work on better. But hopefully I went over everything I needed for the game. There's a decent bit. There's a lot I need to do before alpha. Mainly porting all the good levels over, and then designing every single mid levels between the ported ones. So I'm gonna do that. I'll try my best to get alpha out by weekend. And until the weekend, I'm gonna have to work on player animations. Honestly, I might not even work on player animation because it's not needed for the alpha. it'll just look awful with this static player, which I didn't even make it flip at the moment because I don't want to flip the sprite renderer when I'm not gonna be using sprite renderer anyways. So right now I have it not doing anything. Actually, I might do sprite renderer and do script based animation. So okay, with that, we'll call it here. I know the game is looking very crude, but don't forget that art really makes 80% of the game. And art is gonna be a problem for me because I'm not an artist. So I might have to look for an artist, but yeah. We'll see when the time comes. That's gonna be a big pain point for beta, getting all the art. Background art, ground tile map art, food art, because this cake needs to be replaced. This strawberry needs to be replaced. I literally drew this in like 10 seconds. Yeah, there's so much I need to do. Oh, I don't get it. Like it's such a simple game, yet it still takes many things when you look into polishing every single tiny thing, and that's gonna be interesting. All right, gonna call it here. See you guys another time. Don't know when I'll stream game dev next, but maybe Monday, and then I'll release alpha during the weekends. Monday I'll have another stream, but I really hope there's some people who will submit some levels. I assume for alpha I'm gonna get like 10 submissions max, and hopefully by beta I'll have more people interested in the game, because beta, the game should be so much more polished. I really need to see how I want to do my devlog video too, because I know that's gonna get views, at least some views, and that will hopefully get more people interested. But yeah, I'll see you guys another time. Goodbye, I eat peep. See you. Peace.